Her past is your warning, the truth men can't afford to ignore. Be honest, you feel it. A creeping fear haunts you in the dead of night. The fear that the woman next to you might not truly be yours. Any day now, betrayal could strike and leave you shattered and alone. You've seen the stories. Good men, loyal men, loving men, abandoned without warning. Fathers separated from their children overnight. Everything they built, gone in an instant. You saw how it broke them. You tell yourself it won't happen to you. But deep down, you wonder if any man is truly safe. You give and you give. Your time, your energy, your heart. You play the role of the strong, supportive man. But inside, you're exhausted. You're running on empty, trying to fill her cup while yours runs dry. Sometimes you wonder if she even notices your sacrifice. You keep thinking if you just give a little more, she'll finally be satisfied. But she never is. How much longer before you break? Late at night, you stare at the ceiling. Questions gnaw at you. You wonder who she's texting when she turns away. You wonder why she mentions that ex of hers when she's angry. You try to dismiss it. You try to be the secure, confident man everyone says you should be. But the doubts are real, and they only grow stronger. Some days she's everything you ever wanted. Other days, she's a stranger with cold eyes. You can't figure out what changed. That sudden switch from warm to cold leaves you anxious and confused. You start to question if it's something you did, or if some ghost from her past still haunts her. You've heard it all your life. Her past doesn't matter. Just focus on who she is today. That's what they told you. They called you insecure for questioning it. They shamed you into silence. So you buried your instincts. And that is exactly how good men get destroyed. Pretending her past doesn't matter is how you walk straight into the slaughterhouse of modern relationships. It's how you end up blindsided by the very person you swore you could trust. Heartbreak, betrayal, abandonment, being used and then discarded. These are not random fears. They are the shadow her history casts over your future. Every unresolved scar in her past is a time bomb in your present. And you're the one it will explode on. It's a cold truth, one nobody wants to say out loud. But you need to hear it. Because every man who ignored it has paid the price. If you're here, it means deep down you already sense this truth. You're not crazy. You're not misogynist for wanting to protect yourself. You're waking up, and you're not alone. We're building something bigger here. A brotherhood of men who refuse to be lied to. A place where men speak truth, no matter how uncomfortable. If you're ready to see what lies beneath the pretty lies, stick around, subscribe, and welcome to the few who aren't afraid to see clearly. They told you a comforting story. That her past is irrelevant. That what matters is who she is today. Teachers repeated it. Influencers echoed it. Dating coaches swore by it. But here is the truth. Her past is not separate from her present. Her past is her present. Every lover, every breakup, every night drowned in tequila and regret. Each of those moments rewired her brain. They shaped her psychology. They recalibrated her expectations of men. And when you step into her life, you are not starting fresh. You are stepping into a battlefield full of scars, memories, and ghosts. Pair bonding, the ability to trust deeply, to stay loyal to one person. People talk about it like it is romance. But it is not romance. It is biology. It is chemistry. And like any system, it wears down. The more it is used and broken, the weaker it becomes. Studies prove it. Women with more sexual partners before marriage are far more likely to divorce. With 10 or more partners, divorce rates explode by over 80%. Why? Because oxytocin, the hormone that bonds mothers to children, the same hormone that bonds lovers, does not fire the same way after repetition. The first bond is powerful. The 10th is weaker. The 20th is fragile. Imagine two pieces of tape stuck together, pulled apart, and then forced back again. With every tear, the stickiness fades, until one day, nothing holds at all. Society says, don't judge her body count. But what they really mean is this: ignore the truth, silence your instincts, and accept the risk. They are not protecting her. They are disarming you. And it is not only biology. It is psychology. Every man before you sets the benchmark. In bed, in status, in the way he made her feel. That is why, in the middle of an argument, an ex suddenly gets mentioned. It is not an accident. It is her past intruding into your present. And trauma compounds. If she was cheated on, she carries paranoia into your arms. If she was abandoned, she fears abandonment from you. If she loved chaos, she craves it again, even while she pretends to want stability. You inherit scars you did not cause, and you get punished for reopening wounds you never made. This is not about shaming women. This is about equipping men with the truth. Because the man who walks blind into her history is the man who will be blindsided by his future. So ask yourself, if her past has already shaped her present, what will it do to your future? You have been taught to ignore the signs, to hope that love will conquer all, to believe that patience, provision, and loyalty will erase her scars. But hope is not a strategy. Denial is not protection. The more you refuse to see, the more you bleed. You cannot heal wounds you did not cause. You cannot rebuild trust someone else destroyed. You cannot fight memories you never created. The harder you try, the more you lose yourself. You become her therapist, her savior, her emotional punching bag, and slowly, you break. So what is the way out? It begins with reclaiming your power. You stop chasing her approval. You stop competing with her past. You stop carrying baggage that is not yours to bear. Her history is not your burden. Her scars are not your cross. You do not need to explain yourself. You do not need to prove you are different from the men before you. You do not need to sacrifice your mission to patch holes in her soul. Your role is not to fix her. Your role is to protect yourself, to lead yourself, to guard your destiny. That means standards. That means discipline. That means walking away when the cost is too high. Society will shame you for it. They will call you insecure, controlling, judgmental, but those are lies designed to chain you to chaos. Protecting yourself is not insecurity. It is wisdom. You have a mission, a purpose, a future that demands your focus. And every hour you spend drowning in someone else's past is an hour stolen from your own destiny. A man who forgets his mission becomes weak. A man who forgets his mission becomes dependent. And a man without a mission is no man at all. So let go. Stop trying to be the exception. Stop trying to outlove trauma. Stop believing you can rewrite her story. You cannot, but you can write yours. From this moment forward, you do not beg for peace. You create it. You do not seek permission. You command respect. You do not carry ghosts. You walk away from them. Because the most powerful move a man can make is not to fix her past. It is to refuse to let her past destroy his future. From this moment, you are no longer the man who ignores the warning signs. You are no longer the man who explains away red flags. You are no longer the man who bleeds for ghosts. You see clearly now, her past is not erased. Her past is not irrelevant. Her past is a preview of your future. And you will not gamble your destiny on denial. Every scar she carries, every ghost that lingers, every memory that shapes her, none of it belongs to you. You are not her reset button. You are not her therapist. You are not her savior. You are a man with a mission. And a man with a mission does not get trapped in someone else's chaos. From this day forward, you will not be silenced by shame. You will not be chained by guilt. You will not be blinded by hope. You will protect your legacy. You will guard your mind. You will stay loyal to your mission. Because the strongest men are not the ones who try to heal everyone else. The strongest men are the ones who refuse to be destroyed by someone else's history. Say it to yourself now. From this day forward, you will not carry what is not yours. You will not bleed for what you did not break. You will not sacrifice your future for her past. This is your declaration. This is your freedom. And this is your power. If these words cut deep, if they woke something inside you, then subscribe now. Share this with a brother who needs to hear it. Because this is more than a channel. This is a movement of men who refuse to be lied to. A movement of men who refuse to be broken. Stay strong, stay awake, and I will see you in the next one.